Hatha Day, I am your 671 sports nerd, Jason Salas, hanging out at the pool again with one of Guam's very best athletes in any sport, but specifically in swimming, Amaya Bollinger. Happy holidays.
Thank you, happy holidays.
All right, it's okay, so Amaya, of course, you have had so much experience in just the last year alone. You went to the Pacific Games about a year ago. You've been to a bunch of international competitions. How is the athlete that you are now different from where you were 12 months ago?
I think honestly, like all of these competitions, one after the other, it just really pushes you to get in the right mindset. Like all of these experiences, it's really built me up as a swimmer, as an athlete, getting my mindset, learning my training programs, learning what works for me and what doesn't. It really has helped.
So what is your mindset like right now as far as, preparation, getting ready, and then when you're actually at the meet and managing, like your energy?
Right now, I think mainly it's mental preparation. I've done everything I could so far. I've really trained hard. It's just I'm trying to get in the right mind space. I'm trying to work really hard for it here and then work really hard there.
And you're also a student full time. You're still in high school. So how do you actually, that's a crazy thing because this sport requires, so much practice, training. You guys are doing weight training now, diet and everything like that. How do you handle all that? Plus all the rigors of school, plus just being, a kid?
I mean, school, honestly, as long as I get it done at school, I don't usually like to work at home. When I go home, I eat and then I go to bed.
Nice.
So everything done at school, my study hall, my after school, before school, just try to keep it there and, separate my school, my swim, and my personal life.
Okay. I've interviewed you here like a bunch of times, like I said. What has been your favorite event? Like you've always been like a butterfly person, right? Yeah. Has that changed? Are you still like focusing on the same like?
Yeah, same. 100 butterfly, 200 butterfly. I've kind of sticked around that area.
Okay, and you're getting ready for Budapest, right?
Yep.
Tell me about that, because that is huge, both for yourself and for Guam. Of course, you're representing Team Guam, so.
I think it's been about maybe 2 years since my last short course meet, which was actually my first Worlds meet. So this is almost like I'm going back to like the beginning. And this meet is the first time I'm going somewhere where it's going to be this cold. So it's kind of like I'm really going to like this completely different area, and then once again, like the best of the best are going to be there. All the other islands are going to be there. It's really like I'm really trying to get myself out there and just,
Do you have to psych yourself up like at this point, or do you realize that like when you're in that caliber of swimmer and everything like that, your game just naturally elevates?
I feel like it's always good to like mentally psych yourself up, get ready, get in the mindset. Like you can't go in too cocky,
Okay. I always ask Amaya about food because I have the best conversations about like food. Okay, acai bowl. I always ask you, right? Where is the best place on island to go to get the perfect acai bowl?
Honestly, Mighty Purple is my go-to.
Nice.
They're chunky monkey.
Shout out to Roki, his crew.
The best.
Okay.
Bananas, gosh.
I know, and the little bowl that they serve it in, like the little wooden bowl.
The best.
There you go. I absolutely agree. Okay. Last year you also told me when you were getting ready for Doha. What your can't miss ingredient was what?
Bananas, I think. Bananas and granola.
Bananas and granola. Is it still that?
It is still that.
Okay. You're a creature of habit, right?
Yep. I mean, can't change something that's not wrong.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Speaking of that, are you superstitious as most athletes are?
I wouldn't say I'm super superstitious, but there's definitely some things that I have to do before my race to get ready.
Okay. So tell me about who is on the rest of our team, because I mean, like you said, this is the best of the best. So a lot of the top Guam swimmers are going to meet you out there in Budapest. And are you guys doing the mixed relay as well?
Unfortunately for this relay, we don't have quite enough people. So no relay this time, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to do it again and get those records.
Okay, but Israel Poppe is going to go.
Israel is going.
Jaden Francis, who's a senior in college at Puget Sound, he's going to meet you guys out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix is not going to be there because I know he's completing his studies. Okay. And that was our relay team in the World Championships, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It was Mia.
You, Mia,
Jimmy,
and Jaden. Yeah.
Jimmy and Izzy.
Or Jimmy and Izzy. Yeah, that's right. An amazing group of people and everything like that. So tell me about how that sport is. When you're focused on your own stroke and everybody's got like their own assignments and everything. But like, I mean, relays are so.
Relays are not the same as individual. Like the relay, already walking out, you're walking out with other people. You're not by yourself anymore. And it's like you get on those blocks and you dive in and you realize this isn't even just for me. This is for my whole team. This is for my country. This is everything I have is like not for me anymore. When I'm racing by myself, it's just push yourself as hard as you can go. But when I'm racing in a relay, people are counting on me to do my best. So it really pushes me even harder than individually.
Okay, and then obviously your development is you are privileged to have a very, very unique mentorship under your dad, who is one of our Olympians from 1996, Derek Bollinger, of course. And I talked to you about this when, you know, when I first interviewed you, when you were first getting ready for the off-island trip last year, is you said, like, he's always been your coach. Has his teaching style or his mentorship of you, or, you know, like passing on an athlete's knowledge, has it changed as you've gotten older and as you've gotten more skilled?
I think as I get older and I understand more, he kind of gives me like more difficult, more mature words of wisdom, I would say. His advice to me is not what he would give to like the younger kids here. It's much more of my level.
What is your relationship like with your dad when it comes to just, you know, just father and daughter, and then also, you know, like coach and athlete?
I mean, at home it's obviously different, but when we're here and when he's my coach, listen to what he says, do what he tells me to do. I really try to do my best to like not let him down.
Have you ever like snapped back at him, or just like, has he ever gotten under your skin?
No, I'm too scared.
Hey, I would be too. Okay, so that's Amaya Bollinger getting ready to represent Guam. Once again, we are in good hands because the best of the best is heading out to Budapest. Go get him.
Thank you.
All right, happy holidays.
You too.
All right.